Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dietrich, and today we are test driving a 2025 Toyota Corolla LE. This is pretty much as base as it gets for a new Toyota. This Corolla LE has no factory option packages. The total MSRP, including destination charge and the little accessories that are on it, is just south of $24,000. So, what is the cheapest Toyota like to drive in 2025? And the answer to that question is fine. I have to be honest, they didn't build this car for me. The kind of people who start YouTube channels, put enough effort into them to get 20,000 plus subscribers about cars and strap GoPros to their head and test drive them, you know, a base model Corolla is not really why we got into this business. But I like to review base model cars because I feel like hardly anybody on YouTube does. And a base model is what a lot of people are interested in. And quite frankly, if you're just looking for a car that is relatively affordable, that will last you a very long time, not cost very much money to run as far as maintenance, repairs, and gasoline and insurance, you can make the argument this is as good as it gets. You know, from a driving perspective, it's fine. The engine is a little bit coarse and rough. I personally think Toyota's 4-cylinders are very unrefined, despite their incredible reputation for reliability. They're just not, there's no joy in this car. But a lot of people don't really get joy from their automobile. They get joy from somewhere else, so that's fine. The steering is completely numb, but it's accurate enough and it's quick enough. You can put this car where you need it to go. The ride is fine. The chassis refinement is... When we say chassis refinement, or when I say chassis refinement, it's the balance between how smooth or harsh it rides and then what it does in the curves. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. It's a lot better than older Corollas. Older Corollas were very problematic, to say the least, as far as how their chassis acted, but this one's fine. The standard features are competitive for the price point. The standard safety features are, I would say, very good for the price point. They give you dynamic radar cruise control for free, and BMW will charge you extra for that on like a $60,000 car, so okay. I think the value's there, but the value in this car is really to buy it and just point A to point B for the next 15 years. And I mean, there's a 15-year-old Corolla in front of me. Maybe 12 to 15 years. That's what people do with these cars. And for doing that, yeah, it's probably one of the best cars on the market. Regardless of how it does or doesn't drive. Not everybody needs a car that'll do 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds and stay flat through the curves and give you micro adjustment steering ability. Not everybody cares about that. Not everybody could utilize it even if they wanted to. And for those people, Corolla. This is the best selling car, like model, worldwide ever. They've sold like 45 million of these things over the years in, you know, however many different countries. So there's a reason for it. And it's definitely built for the masses and not for the classes, as Alan Sugar would say. Oh, that engine. I mean, look. It's not just that it's unrefined for a new car. It's unrefined compared to a 1980 Saab 900 under acceleration. And I mean one now with 300,000 miles on it. That is one thing that boggles my brain about Toyota, is the 4 cylinders are very unrefined, but they last a long time, or so they tell me. Toyota fans love their cars, and I respect that, and I am glad that they are happy with their automobiles. But that's so funny. There's a Tundra in front of me and a Sienna behind me. I mean, Toyotas. How many can I spot? Okay, there's a Tacoma. This car is actually pretty quick. 169 horsepower. I mean, it's quick for what it is. There's a Corolla. Tacoma cut me off. See, Toyota drivers a lot of times, though, have no situational awareness. Let me just get in front of this guy and slow him down. Okay, fine. Now, we're just going to play spot the Toyotas. There's a Honda. That appears to be a Lexus. That doesn't count. There's a Chevy. Well, now I've run out of Toyotas. Oh wait, there's a white Corolla. Did I already count that one? It's a hybrid. There's a Sienna van. Oh God. There's a Prius. The new Prius is nice, actually. That's not a new one though. On the highway, yeah, see, the handling's not great on this car, and also the ride is not super smooth, but then again, it's a cheap car. I keep having to, like, you know, personally, do I like this car? No, I don't. But I understand it. And what I keep trying to get myself into is the mindset of someone who doesn't care about cars in the way that I do. Someone who doesn't get a new car on average once every 2 years. Someone who just wants a car to do what they need it to do and not spend a lot of money on it and do it for a long time. Yeah, this is probably the car. I think that the Honda Civic's a little bit nicer to drive. I think that the Nissan Sentra is nicer to drive. I think a Subaru Impreza is more capable. What other, am I missing any other small car? Oh, Volkswagen Jetta. Yeah, Volkswagen Jetta's bigger, looks bigger, looks nicer, is more comfortable. But none of those cars, I don't think, would last as long as this one would. And I think that even, you know, amongst the Civics and the Imprezas, which both have good resale value, I think resale value on the Corolla is the best. So I don't know. This probably is, for what people are actually going to use this car for, it's probably the best car in the class and the best one to buy. If you're looking for something that's nicer to drive or better in the snow, or that you're actually going to potentially love as an automobile, look elsewhere. God, there's really, because let's see, Dodge doesn't make a compact car anymore, I don't think. Ford and GM gave up on them, so that's the Americans out. And of course, you've still got your 3 Series BMWs and C-Class Mercedes and Audi A4s, but that's in a completely different realm, price-wise. God, wow. Oh, the Koreans. Yeah, the Koreans. I did drive a Kia K4. That was a nice car. If it were my choice, I'd probably rather have a K4. That's an all-new design, though, so it feels more modern. But again, this is going to last longer and have better resale value than a K4. That's just a fact. I don't know. I'm going to get home. I got a lot of editing to do. If you have a Corolla, please leave me a comment telling me how it's the best car ever and I don't know what I'm talking about. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel. And please have a great day. Bye-bye.